I'm sure you've heard the news. Pop star Camila Cabello is known for her catchy tunes and positive vibes. She recently stepped into the world of hip-hop, offering a surprising take on the long-running feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. "Just have dinner," she exclaimed, emphasizing the need for dialogue over discord. Her comments have reignited discussions about the legendary beef. Fans and critics alike are buzzing. Could a simple dinner really squash years of lyrical jabs and competitive tension? Cabello's suggestion, while simple, highlights a desire for unity in the music world. It's a sentiment many share, hoping to see these titans of hip-hop find common ground. The Drake and Kendrick Lamar saga is one for the hip-hop history books. It's a tale that has fascinated fans and critics alike, a narrative woven with ambition, artistry, and a rivalry that has pushed both artists to the pinnacle of their game. Their journey to musical greatness is marked by a series of events that have shaped their careers and defined their legacies. From their humble beginnings to their meteoric rise, every step has been a testament to their dedication and talent. The tension dates back to the early 2010s, when both rappers were rising stars on the cusp of superstardom. It was a time when the hip-hop scene was evolving, and new voices were emerging to challenge the status quo. Drake, the Toronto native, captivated audiences with his melodic flow and introspective lyrics. His ability to blend rap with R&B elements set him apart, creating a unique sound that resonated with a wide audience. Songs like Best I Ever Had and Marvin's Room showcased his knack for crafting hits that were both catchy and emotionally resonant. Kendrick Lamar, hailing from Compton, brought a raw intensity and complex storytelling to his music. His lyrics painted vivid pictures of life in Compton, addressing social issues and personal struggles with a depth that was both compelling and thought-provoking. Tracks like High Power and Swimming Pools, Drank, highlighted his lyrical prowess and his ability to tackle heavy themes with finesse. Both artists quickly gained recognition for their lyrical prowess and undeniable talent. Their distinct styles and voices added new dimensions to the hip-hop genre, earning them critical acclaim and a growing fan base. But as their careers ascended in parallel, comparisons were inevitable. Fans and critics alike began to pit them against each other, debating who was the superior artist. This rivalry was not just about who had the better bars, but also about who could leave a lasting impact on the culture. Who was the more gifted lyricist? Was it Drake with his smooth, introspective verses, or Kendrick with his raw, socially conscious rhymes? These questions sparked endless debates and discussions within the hip-hop community. Whose impact on hip-hop would be greater? Would it be Drake, with his ability to consistently produce chart-topping hits, or Kendrick with his critically acclaimed albums that pushed the boundaries of the genre? These questions fueled the flames, setting the stage for one of music's most captivating rivalries. This rivalry, while competitive, also served as a source of inspiration for both artists. It pushed them to continually evolve and innovate, ensuring that they remained at the forefront of the hip-hop scene. As they continue to release new music and break new ground, the saga of Drake and Kendrick Lamar remains a fascinating chapter in the history of hip-hop. The early days of the Drake-Kendrick feud were characterized by subtle disses and veiled references. It was a time when both artists were rising stars, each carving out their own niche in the hip-hop world. Their rivalry wasn't just about music. It was about who would dominate the charts and capture the hearts of fans. Keen-eared fans dissected their lyrics, searching for hidden meanings and veiled insults. Every line, every verse was scrutinized, with fans and critics alike trying to decode the messages. It became a game of lyrical hide-and-seek, where the true meaning was often buried beneath layers of metaphors and wordplay. Drake, known for his smooth delivery, would often slip in a line that could be interpreted as a jab at his West Coast counterpart. His style was more laid back, often using clever wordplay and double entendres to get his point across. This made his disses less obvious, but no less impactful. Kendrick, more direct in his approach, would respond with verses that showcased his lyrical dexterity and competitive spirit. His responses were often more aggressive, leaving little doubt about who he was addressing. Kendrick's sharp, incisive lyrics cut through the ambiguity, making his stance clear. These early exchanges were more like a chess match than an all-out war of words. Each move was calculated, each response carefully crafted. It was a battle of wits as much as it was a battle of words, with each artist trying to outsmart the other. Each artist carefully chose their moves, never explicitly naming the other but leaving enough breadcrumbs to fuel the speculation. This strategy kept the feud simmering, with fans constantly guessing and debating the true targets of their lyrics. It was a masterclass in subtlety and strategy. This only intensified the intrigue, keeping fans on the edge of their seats and creating a constant buzz within the hip-hop community. The feud became a topic of endless discussion, with every new release from either artist being eagerly anticipated and meticulously analyzed. It was a rivalry that not only showcased their individual talents, but also pushed them to new creative heights. The Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud reached a boiling point in 2013 with the release of Big Sean's track Control. The song, featuring a guest verse from Kendrick Lamar, sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world.
In my verse, I called out several of my contemporaries by name, including Drake. I declared myself the king of New York, challenging the established hierarchy of hip-hop.
Drake, never one to back down from a challenge, responded with a series of interviews and freestyles. He questioned Kendrick's intentions, implying that the Compton rapper was trying to stir up controversy for publicity. The gloves were off, and the feud was out in the open. Drake, never one to be outdone, responded to Kendrick's Control verse with a calculated series of moves.
In interviews and on tracks like The Language, I questioned Kendrick's intentions and lyrical prowess. I suggested that Kendrick's verse was a calculated attempt to generate hype and controversy.
Drake's response, while measured, was a clear indication that he wasn't going to let Kendrick's challenge go unanswered. The back and forth between the two rappers intensified, spilling over into their music videos and live performances. Subtle digs became more pointed, and the tension between the two camps was palpable. This period marked an escalation of the feud, transforming it from a series of subliminal shots to a full-blown lyrical war. While not as widely discussed as Control, Kendrick Lamar's track They Not Like Us from his Black Friday mixtape added another layer to the feud. This track, though it didn't receive the same level of mainstream attention, is a crucial piece in understanding the depth of Kendrick's lyrical prowess and the intricacies of his ongoing rivalry with Drake. In this track, Kendrick uses a double entendre, rapping about a woman who's caught between two men. This clever use of language is a hallmark of Kendrick's style, allowing him to convey multiple layers of meaning within a single line. The woman in the song is not just a character, but a symbol, representing something much larger and more significant. Many fans interpreted this as a metaphor for the music industry, with the woman representing the top spot that both Drake and Kendrick were vying for. This interpretation adds a new dimension to the track, turning it into a commentary on the competitive nature of the rap game. The struggle for dominance in the industry is fierce, and Kendrick's lyrics capture this tension perfectly. The lyrics of They Not Like Us are filled with the same complex wordplay and layered meanings that characterize Kendrick's work. Each line is meticulously crafted, showcasing his ability to weave intricate narratives and deliver powerful messages through his music. His attention to detail and commitment to his craft are evident in every verse. He explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the cutthroat nature of the music business. These themes are not just abstract concepts, but real issues that artists face in their careers. Kendrick's ability to address these topics with such depth and nuance sets him apart from many of his peers. While the song doesn't explicitly name Drake, the timing of its release and the lyrical content fueled speculation that it contained veiled references to their ongoing rivalry. This ambiguity only adds to the intrigue, leaving fans to dissect and debate the true meaning behind the lyrics. Kendrick's mastery of subtlety and suggestion keeps listeners engaged and constantly searching for deeper understanding. The impact of They Not Like Us extends beyond the music itself, sparking conversations and debates among fans and critics alike. Social media platforms buzzed with theories and interpretations, each adding to the song's mystique. This track, though not as commercially successful as some of Kendrick's other work, remains a significant piece in the puzzle of his artistic journey and his rivalry with Drake. Ultimately, They Not Like Us showcases Kendrick Lamar's unparalleled talent for storytelling and his ability to address complex themes through his music. It stands as a testament to his skill as a lyricist and his place in the pantheon of great hip-hop artists. The track may not have been a chart-topping hit, but its influence and significance in the context of Kendrick's career and the broader hip-hop landscape cannot be overstated. The Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud didn't fizzle out after the initial sparks of control. Instead, it simmered for years, occasionally flaring up with renewed intensity. Drake, on tracks like Used To and 4 p.m. in Calabasas, appeared to take aim at Kendrick's lyrical style and perceived holier-than-thou attitude. Kendrick, in turn, seemingly responded on songs like The Heart Part 4 and Humble. He challenged Drake's authenticity and questioned his reliance on ghostwriters. This back and forth kept fans and critics alike captivated. Each new release was meticulously analyzed for hidden meanings and veiled disses. The feud, while often contentious, pushed both artists creatively. It forced them to constantly elevate their game, knowing that their rival was always lurking, ready to pounce on any perceived weakness. So thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments what you think about this hip-hop beef. And if you got value from this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more everyday news like this. Stay blessed.